What are you doing? You are tapping. What is the worth of your 1 billion token? Your 1 million token? How much has it gotten you now? Some of you have been swayed with a lot of get rich quick schemes that you don't focus on your life.
This is part 2 of the interview series with the founder of UTS Africa, Mr. Olakehinde Haneef.
It's a pleasure to be here once again.
You're very much welcome. In this second part, we will be discussing matters relating to student growth, matters on student academics, skill acquisition, and finance. The first question of the day, Mr. Olakehinde. What is your advice to students who took part in the tap swap or whatever they call that thing?
They told you become rich doing something on your phone, right? So what are you doing? You are tapping. What is the worth of your 1 billion token? Your 1 million token? How much has it gotten you now? Some of you have been swayed with a lot of get rich quick schemes that you don't focus on your life. All the tap swap you've been doing during this period, how much did it get you? Nothing. You have the time, you have the energy. For the next 3 to 6 months of your life, just take it serious. Determine you want to build something for yourself. Sit your butt down. Don't be lazy. Time will pass anyway. So sit down for 3 to 6 months. Find a skill, relevant skill in the current digital economy that you will sit down, you will learn, you master for 3 to 6 months or thereabout. Now once you've learned this skill and you've mastered this skill, then you can build a product or a service that can be monetized from this skill. It's going to take you time, yes, but it is better than wasting your time on tap swap. You get 500 billion token, money that your entire generation has not even seen. So this is one of the practical steps that I can tell students to take. Spend 3 to 6 months doing the right thing for yourself.
Wow, so that's for you tap lovers. Anyways, second question of the day. What advice would you give to a student who wants to go into tech, or a student that wants to get big in the tech industry?
It is only a poor man's child or a poor student that will want to go big in tech and start learning web development with Photoshop. And start learning web development with Photoshop or C programming in this 2025.
Why would you
in this 2025? If you really want to hit big in tech, in this current economy that we are, you need to know the relevant skills that can fetch you that big stuff you want. You cannot say you want to hit big in tech and you are still learning static web development, or you say you want to master C, you want to be the boss of C programming. That's a poor mentality. You need to go out there and find these skills that are relevant. And one of the things we've done in UTS Africa is we've put all those skills together into a course-like structure that students can go and learn for free. Once you've learned these skills, you've mastered these skills, you said you want to hit big in tech, then the next step is for you to create a service from that skill you've learned, that skill you've mastered, or you create a product. You go and create a product, a service, an agency that people can consult you for, where you offer them the service that you've created from that skill, and then you can hit big from tech in that way.
Okay, let's move on then. Can you give us another advice relating to this? Like for someone that wants to go big in tech, we need more.
It is only an unserious student that does not know what he's doing that will say he wants to hit big in tech and study this skill today, that skill tomorrow, this skill this day, another skill tomorrow. To be intentional about your choices. That is why you need to make research. What skills are relevant in the current digital economy and will remain relevant for over 5 to 6 years? And once you've known these skills, then the next step of action is to go and find how you learn those skills. You can go and get some paid courses if you like, but you can go for this the free option that UTS offers you, which is a free resource where you can get all of these courses. The main thing is you need to know relevant skills, but there are other knowledge that you must learn from now when you want to put yourself out there for opportunities to earn money. One of them is the ability to sell yourself. Selling is one of the knowledge you need to learn. Negotiation is one of the knowledge you need to learn. Product creation is one of the knowledge you need to learn. Brand building is one of the knowledge you need to learn. You learn these things, you put all of this together, and you become a powerhouse. And I know there's one voice in your head, there's one voice in the head of someone that say, oh, it is hard, how do I do this? It's going to take me how many months? The easy things you've been doing so far, where has it gotten you? The easy things you've been doing so far, how much is in your bank account? I'm sorry, but it's the truth. You have the time now because you are still a student. You're still a student. You learn all these things. By the time you now have a skill that you've mastered, you're going to introduce brand creation. You're going to introduce selling. You're going to introduce product creation. You're going to introduce negotiation. And some of these things can help you get opportunities that someone who does not have these skills will not be able to get. So that's one of the